If time ever wished to hide a secret, it might have chosen Slovenia, where mountains whisper and rivers flow like dreams remembering themselves. You step into a small land at Europe's heart, where light touches ancient stone and silence takes the shape of a forgotten prayer. Slovenia feels like a missing verse of Europe, small, yet echoing between two worlds, Latin and Slavic, sea and mountain, past and rebirth. The capital, Ljubljana, breathes like a circle, soft, measured, draped in the charm of water and the rhythm of stories carved into stone. Beneath the Dragon Bridge, you hear the city breathing between the green glow of the river and rooftops still whispering of vanished empires. Once Emona of the Romans, later a crown of the Habsburgs, time passes, but the walls still remember the warmth of hands that built them. You touch the cold rail, feel the past move backward. A violin plays somewhere the sound of souls not ready to leave the city behind. Ljubljana doesn't let you go easily. It lures you into narrow lanes where lamplight mingles with the scent of coffee and rain after longing. Leaving the city, the road to Lake Bled stretches like a dream prolonged by mist. Everything becomes light, almost sacred. Through fog, the island emerges like an unfinished dream. The church bell rings slowly, deep and round, echoing from a time beyond names. They say if you ring it 3 times, your wish comes true. But here, the wish itself doesn't matter. The moment already feels eternal. Above, the castle mirrors itself in the lake, 2 worlds facing each other, real and imagined, human and divine, memory and reflection. Legends say a goddess of love once lived here. Now, only the slow oars remain carving through still water like a proposal to time itself. When you lift your gaze, Mount Triglav rises, 3 peaks, 3 spirits. Slovenians call it the heart and breath of their nation. They say whoever touches Triglav's summit truly understands Slovenia. Each step upward strips away a layer of silence within oneself. Wind lashes your skin, clouds open a path. You hear the wordless song of snow, the rhythm of strength and devotion intertwined. Descending, you meet the Soča Valley, a river green as glass. calm yet fierce, flowing like war's apology, whispered back to humanity. A century ago, this was hell on earth. Today, kayaks glide where soldiers once fell. The water shines as if peace were its true revenge. You dip your hand into the river. The chill is not just cold, it's memory dissolving in the warmth of forgiveness. Kobarid rests quietly between cloud and grass. Hemingway once paused here, shaping sorrow into a farewell to arms. Inside, the small museum. Helmets, boots, rusted bullets. But outside, bees hum and flowers insist on blooming life, refusing despair. Slovenia does not forget it heals, not by erasing the pain, but by letting tenderness grow where wounds once bled. From Kobarid, the road slides toward the limestone plains of Karst, a land where soil itself remembers, porous with time's breath. You enter Postojna, a living labyrinth of stone. The cave opens like the throat of the earth, exhaling cold air and ancient tales untold. Each stalactite is a century. Every drop falls with the precision of eternity, not slow, not fast, just perfectly silent. Then light vanishes. Only footsteps echo, merging with the underground river. In that darkness, you realize even the earth knows how to pray. Further in, Sočan caves unfold like a subterranean cathedral. UNESCO calls them a masterpiece of nature's architecture. The Reka River shoots through the abyss like a green arrow, its sound reminding you that movement is the oldest form of survival. Standing on the stone bridge, you feel smaller than dust before this majesty. Slovenia, at that moment, feels older than human memory. Emerging to daylight, the sun cuts through the trees like baptism. The road turns toward the Adriatic, where the wind starts whispering the name Piran. Piran appears like a forgotten Venetian gem, narrow alleys, faded shutters, and Tartini Square quiet as an unfinished violin note. You hear waves hitting the old walls. Each wave speaks a language: Italian, Slavic, Latin, merging into one eternal breath of belonging. In the evening light, everything turns to gold. The sea becomes memory itself, and people walk slower, as if time, too, wished to rest. When the sun sets, copper glows across rooftops. The city shrinks, The sea hums an ancient hymn, a song older than any border. You leave the shore, moving inland. Each kilometer unfolds a layer of history, from Piran's salt to Postojna's old wine. Puđaj, where time walks. Red rooftops under Roman ghosts. Medieval echoes beneath the Drava's quiet reflection. In February, people wear fur and masks, the ancient Kurentavanje, chasing winter away with bells and wild laughter. They dance, not for fun, but for remembrance. Here, tradition is not nostalgia, it's rebellion against forgetting. Leaving Postojna, you arrive in Maribor, a city of wine and patience. By the Drava River grows the world's oldest vine, still alive after 4 centuries. It survived wars, fire, indifference. Each drop of wine here tastes like endurance proof that time can choose to be gentle. In Maribor, evening flows like wine. Lights shimmer on the Drava, a reflection of memories slightly drunk on their own warmth. Locals pour wine like stories. They say, if you drink here, your memories take root, like grapes reaching upward toward the Sunday. Autumn falls, gold leaves around the old vine. The air carries the sweetness of fermentation, a kind of tenderness unnamed. Leaving Maribor, you head south, where wind turns salty. The karst plateau opens pale and still, like an unwritten page. The stones aren't silent, they speak through cracks, through damp air, through wind slipping between hollows shaped like time's breath. Locals call this land the hidden heart of the earth. Each rock is a memory, each grain of dust, a story millions of years old. And there, in that quiet expanse, lies Lipica, where white horses move like clouds. Their coats shimmer like mist, their eyes hold secrets untold. The Lipizzaner breed was born in the 16th century, once performing for emperors, now dancing only for wind and grace itself. Each step they take is an ancient rhythm discipline turned to art. The trainers don't command, they listen, because beauty cannot be forced. As the herd runs, white dust rises like memory of clouds. Lipica is not a stable, it's proof that gentleness is its own form of strength. Back toward the mountains, the wind changes tone. Slovenia seems to inhale every valley, every ridge vibrating between man and nature. You hear church bells, the trickle of a stream, the call of distant birds, all merging into a symphony without a composer. Here, silence isn't empty, it's a language, spoken by mountains, by stone, by people who've learned to live beside nature, not above it. The sun descends. Villages hide in mist. Every house and fence carries a quiet sense of solitude and peace intertwined. Slovenians are gentle like their soil. They make wine, tend forests, and teach children to stay quiet when birds are singing. Happiness needs no volume. Here, people don't race time, they live alongside it. Only in slow rhythm can one understand. Serenity is an art that must be practiced. At dawn, you climb Triglav again. Snow crowns the peak, clouds drift like incense, the nation's soul resting in thin air. Mountaineers smile as they touch cold stone. They climb not to conquer, but to comprehend. Each step is a question sent to the universe. From above, Slovenia unfolds like a poem: blue rivers, silver forests, quiet villages. A small land, but its idea vast as the sky. You stand between two layers of cloud. Below lies reality, above lies dream, and in between, you dissolving in the earth's breath. When the wind brushes your face, you realize Slovenia asks nothing but attention. It doesn't shout, it opens, like sky unclosing. Many nations prove themselves with noise. Slovenia proves itself with wind, and in that wind, you hear the continent's faint heartbeat. At the mountain's foot, a small river curls through stone villages. Children play, elders read life, simple yet strangely profound. You recall the beginning from Dragon Bridge to Skokjan's Abyss, from Piran's Sea to Maribor's Wine, all parts of a single story. A story about balance between light and shadow, memory and forgetfulness, presence and fading. Slovenia is that rhythm made flesh. When night descends over the valley, the Soča glimmers like silver. Moonlight touches the water, awakening memories long asleep. You sit by the shore, listening to the wind. In the cold air, Slovenia stops being a country, it becomes a soul speaking through silence. Each ripple is a verse, each mist a half-sung hymn. Nature here speaks, if only you learn how to listen. At dawn, you walk back to the karst meadows. Red soil, pale grass, an ancient tapestry where time refuses to age. A herder watches the lipizanas run. Light falls on their manes, beauty not just seen, but remembered, preserved by the patience of the land. Here, everything moves slowly. Wind, clouds, footsteps, life. That slowness isn't idleness, it's reverence for existence itself. You stop by an old stone wall, where hands once carved initials not to claim, but to whisper, "We were here, and we listened." A village bell rings, pulling you back to the present, a sound light yet deep, a thread stitching generations that never met. The elders say Slovenia was born from music and silence, half wind, half pause, where the soul finds its true outline. At dusk, you return to Piran. The sea is a mirror. The sky melts into it, blue, then gold, then violet. You realize Slovenia doesn't sit between borders, but between breaths, natures, and humanities, remembering and letting go. Everything you've seen, mountains, caves, rivers, towns, resolves into one truth: humility, the quiet strength of a small land. Night falls. Ljubljana sleeps to the rhythm of water. Its bridges lie like old veins, connecting present to past, stone to memory. Above, the castle glows like a lantern of recollection. A small city, yet it carries the entire story of Europe in its heartbeat. You see clearly now, Slovenia never sought grandeur. It exists as a whisper between worlds, for those who walk slowly and look closely. When you leave, you don't recall a single place, only a feeling of seeing something pure, old, and close to what it means to be human. On the night bus, light flickers across the fields. Outside, the wind moves. Inside, your heart feels lighter, as if the world just exhaled. You understand. Travel isn't to know, but to understand. Every place a mirror, reflecting what we once forgot inside ourselves. Slovenia teaches you to listen to what isn't said, to love what isn't perfect, to let silence become a merciful answer. If the world is a chaotic symphony, Slovenia is the rest note, the pause that makes all other notes meaningful. And when the last wind drifts over the lake, you know, this place doesn't end when you leave. It stays in breath, in dream, in memory. Slovenia, not loud, not grand, not seeking light. It exists as a metaphor for what humanity has lost, the art of stillness. When you speak of it, don't use words, use your eyes. Only those who've heard silence will recognize its voice. If ever you need to escape the noise, come here. You'll see that the world doesn't need to be larger, only deeper. Let Slovenia show you that greatness isn't in size, but in how a place can move you without a single shout. So when you leave, don't say goodbye, say see you in a dream, because Slovenia never closes, it only sleeps, waiting for your return. And if time truly knows how to hide secrets, this is the box where humanity still believes in the beauty of gentleness. Slovenia is Europe's quiet heartbeat, where borders dissolve into forests, where past and present share the same humble table. In a world full of noise, this land reminds us, not all silence is emptiness. Some silence can heal. And if you listen long enough, you'll hear it, Slovenia's sound. Soft, pure, yet strong enough to move a continent's heart. If you've ever longed to find the stillness within yourself, come here, step inside, listen, and let Slovenia whisper to you. Subscribe not just to travel further, but to travel deeper, because true journeys don't lead away from the world, they lead back to who we are.